In this context, the layer of fat that needs to be shed represents when men stop respecting you and women stop loving you. Some men feel as though they repel women, believing that there is something strange about their personalities that drives them away. Remember, you don't need to change who you are. Men are naturally born seducers when it comes to impressing others to gain love and respect. We all have this talent. It's just a matter of honing it to make it more outstanding. The dangers of being the nice guy. You want others to love and respect you, yet certain actions can drive them away. Do you consider yourself to be a decent person or an alpha male? This video may be hurtful to you, but it could be very beneficial in the long run. Many men unknowingly fit the stereotype of the nice guy. Perhaps someone you know is always the nice guy. If you fit this description, it's not your fault. It could be a result of growing up without a father figure, a system that favors women over men, the rise of extreme feminism, or a combination of these factors. The difference between kindness and niceness. Whatever makes you a good guy, it doesn't matter. Your job is to look forward and let go of the nice guy image before you start questioning why being a nice guy is bad. Remember, there's a significant difference between being kind and being a nice guy. The common misconception among nice guys is that if they are kind enough to everyone, everything will go their way and they will get what they want. However, this is a dream. In actuality, the more polite you are, the more people will take advantage of you. But what if I told you there's a way to avoid this? The dark side of the nice guy. What if I told you that the typical good guy isn't actually nice at all? Good guys usually act nice on the outside, but they have ulterior motives and are typically very passive-aggressive people who use manipulation to obtain what they want. The good guy and the alpha male are quite different from one another. If the alpha is kind, it's because he chooses to be that way without any conditions or demands for approval. But the nice guy doesn't do this. The nice guy won't voice his opinions to avoid offending anyone. He does this not only to please everyone, but also as an act of cowardice. Most cowards disguise their cowardice as morality, hiding the fact that they lack the skills to be dangerous or deal with conflict under the guise of moral integrity. In other words, they say, "I'm afraid." Alpha males aren't afraid to disagree with others or face conflict. They don't seek trouble, but they also don't avoid it. The arrogance of the nice guy. The nice guy has a very arrogant mindset, putting himself on a pedestal and pretending to be the ideal choice. The nice guy goes out of his way to show how good he is when rejected by a woman, insisting that women don't know what they want. The alpha male doesn't waste his energy putting on a show like the nice guy. Instead of admitting, "I don't do that because I'm a coward when it comes to dating." The alpha male approach. Like the charming guy, the alpha male doesn't care if people don't like him for who he is, but he can also be rejected by women. The main distinction is that an alpha male is direct, doesn't pretend to be friends, and moves on if he is rejected. In contrast, a nice guy frequently wastes time in the friend zone, sometimes for years at a time. The nice guy can never admit that he has ever been rejected and ends up last because of his faulty attitudes and actions. Steps to break free. The first step in fixing this is realizing that it's an issue, since nobody likes to acknowledge that they're the good person who gets ignored all the time and never gets taken seriously. The second thing you need to do is start saying no to people and stop letting people take advantage of you. Take an objective look at yourself. Are you resentful or bitter in many circumstances because you don't get what you want? Focus on yourself as if you don't know yourself and embrace the bitter reality about yourself. Embrace self-love and self-respect. It's okay to be a little selfish in life. Love yourself and don't sacrifice yourself for people who wouldn't do the same for you. Number 3, instead of people hating you because you can't say no and let them walk all over you, you might be surprised to find that they start respecting you more for standing up for yourself. Kindness should only come from the heart. Being kind isn't about receiving something in return. True kindness is done without anticipation of praise. Building self-esteem. Work on your self-esteem. Perhaps you need to start going to the gym because you're not in great physical shape. Remember, a strong body comes from a strong mind. If you truly appreciate yourself, you must reject all beliefs that make you feel like you're not good enough to be great. You must also free yourself from the bonds of your abilities if you want to advance in life. If you found value from this video, then don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to this channel. Until next time, brothers.